on the PTC too.
The PTC is also tied up to the market circle.
Oh,
Yes, but we want to bite one at a time. All these are projects financed from the central government. The finances is not from the assembly, even though it is for the benefit of the people of Secondary Takoradi. Yeah, we are interested parties in it. We are monitoring and we are lobbying for its early completion. Anytime we have any of the officers, political officials in the region have the opportunity to meet the president, that's the first thing we talk about. I remember about 3 weeks ago, together with the chiefs of Takoradi, Western region.
You visited the president.
We visited the president. And the president of the Regional House of Chiefs, Nana Koblанкеtia the fifth, he brought this matter up, and the president responded affirmatively that he has not forgotten his promise to the people, and I was going to deliver. In fact, he linked the chief linked this market circle to the railways. Those were the days when the railway was
really alive.
It was
active,
alive, a major employer in the metropolis. It is sad to note that today railway workers have not been paid for almost 10 months. And when you meet them and the lamentations that they bring out, it is so sad. But the railway system, if properly given the attention, can seriously raise our economic status.
Very true.
It will save our roads. Those manganese and bauxite trucks that are
been hauled on these streets,
damaging our roads will cease, and it will improve, transportation, rail transportation. So I think it's high time that we also turn our attention to the railways. It is so important. When in other jurisdictions, the railway system has been improved to high speed rail.
That's their major source of transport.
Major source of transport, especially in the Asian countries. Yes.
True.
From Pakistan, India, up to even Japan, where we have super fast train system.
Very true.
Which alleviates the problems of all these people. Over here in our metropolis, you realize that we don't have mass transportation. Most of the transport system are privately owned, GPRTU, Trotros, and those type of things. We don't have this public mass transport system. And these are areas we are thinking about. Yes, it will alleviate the suffering of the people. But what we realize that in previous attempts to introduce this mass transport, I do not know whether it was because they couldn't break even with the expenses and the rest. Look at the Metro Mass transport
Metro
system.
Mass transport.
It was a very good idea. If it had concentrated within the cities, it would have helped a lot. It would have been another competition avenue with the private owners.
Very true.
But after running within the city for a very short time, you realize that they decided to ply between intercities. I don't know, maybe that is where they get more money than because if you should charge, let's say 5 cities or 4 cities running within the cities, and then they charge about 80 or 100 Ghana plying between Takoradi and Accra, they prefer doing that. But once we want to encourage and improve mass transport within the city, I think there must be a lot of subsidies going into that area until we are able to, stand on our own.
So you're giving us the assurance that the railway sector will be re-looked at. Some improvements will go back in there.
It has to be looked at. It has to be looked at. You recall that if the immediate past government had continued the work that we started at that time, the railway system would have been in shape by now. They decide, after you look at what we put up, the modern train stations that we put up, even at Takoradi, when you go there right now and look at the station that we put up, the way it has deteriorated, you will cry for our country. These are waste of public funds. The same applies to Kojokrom. Look at the modern station they put there. Now it has become an event center. Hooligans are all over the place in the night. I've had complaints from residents around the area about the activities of rifles and drug addicts who have now turned the place into
this is serious.
Yes. And what are we doing? Kojokrom market. We have intention of rebuilding the market and turning it into a 24-hour market.
The Kojokro market.
Kojokro market. But that will thrive if the railway system is very effective, because it's a point where all these farmers from the neighboring communities bring their goods there. When they want to travel to Kumasi or whatever, the fishmongers use the Kojokro market as the terminal from where they send their goods to Kumasi, and even as far as to Tamale and Brongahafu. So the Kojokro market is closely linked to the operation of the railways, and these two must be looked together.